Hello, beautiful world. Welcome to Carcell Pod episode 26. I'm back. I had a family emergency yesterday, so that's the reason why I didn't do a pod yesterday. So yeah. But I'm back today. Um, no news about the Nash yet. Still waiting on invent help. And I still need to collect these donations and these t-shirt sales in order to pay for the Nash so I could sell these remote control models instead and t-shirts and some donations if you guys still want to donate. But I got to pay this event help bill off with the donations and with the t-shirt money so I can start selling remote control models to you guys. So that's what the goal is to get to that point to where I'm selling remote controllable models to you guys. But but yeah, that's what we need to do all together. We need to support the NAS. That's all of our number one missions, I believe. I think that's what we need to be doing, is supporting the NAS as much as possible, because this is the world's first. And there's nothing bad about supporting the world's first. You can never lose by supporting the world's first anything. Just don't fall to the hating stuff, because it's easy to hate on something that you never seen or heard of before. You know what I mean? So just don't hate on it. Just stay strong and hang in there. But it's easy to hate on the NAS because, like I said, it's something that we've never heard of or seen before. So a lot of people think that it's strange, but I don't understand how a ship could be strange. It's just a ship. It's just a ship shaped like America. That's all it is. So why is it intimidating you so hard? I don't understand. But hey, that's tit for tat. Different people, different strokes for different folks. You know what I mean? But whatever. At the end of the day, the National Merit Shapeshifts is something positive. It's not a negative thing to the world. So we don't gotta worry about that too much. You know what I mean? We don't gotta worry about hating. Like, just stop hating. Just stop hating. But anyways, the NAS is coming no matter what. No matter how much hate it gets, it's gonna be here. Period. So yeah. So get ready for that. Get ready for the NAS. It's coming. But anyways, I had a good morning this morning. Just ran some errands. I was actually about to go to this remote control toy store to go show them the NAS and stuff like that and explain what it is, but I just felt like it was unnecessary, so I just came back home. I do that a lot where I go on missions and stuff like that, and it's like if I on the way there I think that it's worthless and I just go back home. This is a worthless mission. You know what I mean? Like, the NAS is gonna be huge, so there's no point of trying to sell it like it's some small scale, some small stuff. I got 20 million views on Instagram because of it. So why would I go to a RC store trying to do anything? You know what I mean? So it's just like that. Like, I go through stuff like that every now and then where I go on missions, pointless missions, and I gotta turn back home. But yeah, I went on a pointless mission this morning and missed out on recording the pod on time a little bit. But it's okay. It don't really matter. I'm back. I'm back home. Safe and sound. But yeah. But we got, what you guys know what we do on the Carcell Pod. Like, we talk about 7 topics every day. We talk about my background, Tinashe, my music, the Nas, my animation, my books, and my future. 7 topics every day. That's what we talk about. You know. Yeah, I like to talk about the same 7 topics every day. I like to talk about my life, everything I went through, even though I ain't went through much. I ain't went through much, but I went through a lot of greatness at a young age. Like I said, I made a wish to be Spider-Man when I was 8 years old, which is great, like, because I got that experience, that early experience of what it feels like to be a star. Going out onto that football field and saving saving the Green Goblin. Saving the Green Goblin. Saving the Sun. Saving Sparky Sun Devil from the Green Goblin on that field was an experience for me. I was an 8-year-old boy on the field, and there was thousands of people there. You know what I mean? In the benches at that ASU game that night. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it was ASU versus North Carolina that night. You know what I mean? Like, that's a legendary moment, and that's a sports moment. A legendary sports moment with Carcell at age 8. I made history. You know what I mean? I really did. So that's why I'm proud of that moment, because, a lot of people don't get that experience at that young age, at that young of an age. People don't really have experiences like that, and I was just lucky enough to be able to go out there with my parents and do that. That's dope. So I think about that a lot. Like, I think about my past and who I am and how I became the person that I am. Because without the past, without all them trials and tribulations, I wouldn't be the man that I am today. So I like to talk about that all the time, and how relevant it is to the world, because Spider-Man is relevant regardless if that's Carcell. That's just Carcell. No. How about that's just Tobey Maguire? He's just an actor. How about that's just Tom Holland? How about that's just Andrew Garfield? Since y'all want to say, oh, that's just Carcell, nobody cares. Like, first of all, I'm a rapper. I started rapping at age 6, and I'm 8 years old on the newspaper. So I feel like y'all just hating on my age. I think y'all just hating because I started younger than y'all. Because nobody's Spider-Man realistically. People just could portray him. But Spider-Man is a fictional character, so nobody's really Spider-Man, no matter how hard they try. No matter how many fans they got, because they're Spider-Man, it doesn't matter. You're not Spider-Man. You don't look like him, barely. You barely look like him. I don't look like Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire don't barely look like Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield don't barely look like Spider-Man. Tom Holland don't barely look like Spider-Man. Y'all can't choose one picture of Spider-Man that looks like them. Or y'all could probably choose one picture of Spider-Man that looks like them that's not supposed to be them or not inspired by them. Because I'm pretty sure after they made the movies that people were drawing Spider-Man inspired by them. So I don't really care about the inspired by them afterwards type of looks. But I'm talking about before. Like, look at all the old Spider-Mans and tell me if Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield look like Spider-Man for real. They don't. You know what I mean? So nobody's Spider-Man. That's just my point. I'm not hating. I'm just saying, like, nobody's really the real Spider-Man swinging through the city and saving people, and nobody's really doing that. So, of course, you know what I mean? But I feel like I'm the closest thing. Not feel like, but I have the proof on the newspaper that I could prove that I'm a realer Spider-Man than Tobey Maguire, than Andrew Garfield, than Tom Holland, because of my newspaper, because of what it says on there. It says I've been Spider-Man. I've been a fan since Spider-Man long before the summer's blockbuster in reference to Spider-Man 1. So I know that it's just a sentence, but it's not just a sentence because I'm Carcell. I'm someone. I'm somebody. I'm a real person that made a wish to be Spider-Man. So when it says something like that, like, oh, Carcell's been a fan of Spider-Man long before the summer's blockbuster movie, which is an important statement to make because that's the first Spider-Man movie that came out. So it says that I've been a fan of Spider-Man before the movie, basically. And y'all know how important the movie is to people, right? Y'all think that shit is so cold and so realistic and all that stuff or whatever, so fantasy and all that stuff. I want all that stuff. So that's why I'm saying it. Like I wanna take credit for having the best experiences and providing the most realistic Spider-Man. I'm going to prove that I could provide the most realistic Spider-Man experience than anybody else could, no matter what. Like, just because I'm on the newspaper. So listen to me. So if I become an actor, right, which is not that far-fetched because I'm a rapper already. There's a lot of rapper turned actors out here. So if I become an actor on a movie, right? I'm an actor now on the Spider-Man movie specifically. I'm an actor on the Spider-Man movie specifically, right? And my name is Carcell Devont Gilliard in real life. I'm not really Peter Parker. But all right, let's imagine that I'm an actor, even though I could be an actor like nothing. Let's pretend I'm an actor. All right. Let's pretend I'm an actor and I'm acting along with Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland. Let's pretend that me, Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and Tobey Maguire is on a movie, right? As Spider-Man. We're all Spider-Man, right? So imagine me, Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield on the movie, and we're all Spider-Man. Imagine all of us on the movie as Spider-Man, right? All right. So we get done filming the movie. Here it goes. So we all was on the Spider-Man movie. We all Spider-Man. And then we get out the movie. And in real life, who's the realer Spider-Man in real life? Who's more convincing, or who's the literally, like when you read the data on paper, who's the more realistic Spider-Man? Who's the one that's reaching the realer? Who's the one that's more of a real Spider-Man, right? When they come off of the movie, when they turn all the cameras off and all that stuff, who's more like Spider-Man in real life? Me, Carcell is. Why? Because in real life, I made a wish to be Spider-Man with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, right? And Marvel Comics. And I made a wish. So what is a wish? Is that a contract? No, a wish is not a contract. A wish is what? Magic. Regardless if you believe in it or not. So I made a magical wish to be Spider-Man in real life with the Make-A-Wish Foundation and with Marvel Comics. I didn't just sign a contract to be Spider-Man on the movie. You get it? So that's where the dilemma begins. Because, okay, in Marvel, if you're a real Marvel fan, you'll know that they have a bunch of different Earths, right? So in reality, the reality Earth in Marvel, reality in Marvel is called Earth 1218, which is this world. So, in this world, in Earth 1218 in Marvel, Carcell exists. And in Earth 1218 in this world, Carcell made a wish to be Spider-Man. In Marvel Comics, in Marvel fiction. So that's where my book comes in. In my book, Carcell's Amazing Fantasy, if you're a Marvel nerd, it's a 1218 story. Ain't that interesting? What? Carcell? Okay, so this is Earth 1218 right here. This world that we live in, that we all living and breathing in right now. In Marvel, this is called Earth 1218. That's exciting, right? Because there's so many possibilities. Somebody could become a real hero in real life, and Marvel might document that and be like, "Yo, we documented the world's first superhero, and he's in Marvel. Like, we made him a real person. We made him a real superhero and like that. So just imagine something like that happening, right? Like, where they find somebody who's a real superhero and stuff like that. That's who I'm trying to be in Earth 1218. It's like, forget all the bull crap and shenanigans. How about we just keep it 100? Like, Carcell Spider-Man, he made a wish to be Spider-Man with the Make-A-Wish Foundation and Marvel Comics. They both had a hand in it. So this is the Earth 1218 story. So it's like, the cool thing about Earth 1218 is that there's so many possibilities, like, to connect with Marvel world, the Marvel world, their fictional world, to the real world, which is like 1218, and their, you know what I mean? So like, just imagine, like, I'm somebody, right, that's important in the Marvel universe because Earth 1218 is something that supposed to represent something that's real. So if we're considering Earth 1218 in Marvel Comics, right, to be the real world, so how would Carcell affect Earth 1218 in the Marvel Comics? If we were to make a 1218 story about everybody in 1218, how would Carcell specifically affect the Marvel universe, like the fictional Marvel universe? So that's basically one of my biggest questions is like, how will Carcell affect Marvel in real life? Because he made a wish to be Spider-Man in real life, and the wish is magic. Like, nobody's really in control of a wish unless you're a magical being. So I know that's going to be a dilemma in real life, because people are going to be like, Carcell, you're not Spider-Man, or Tom Holland is Spider-Man, or Tobey Maguire is Spider-Man, you're not Spider-Man. But I was Spider-Man. In my newspaper, it says I've been a fan of Spider-Man long before the summer's blockbuster. So it doesn't really matter if you're a fan. You're just a fan. But I'm talking about affecting the world, like, in a way. Like, I know that I'm gonna be the man that's actually going to affect Marvel in some way. Like, just because, like, you guys, Marvel has to acknowledge me. They have to acknowledge that, what, we made a wish with, we helped a wish come true with this guy named Carcell when he was a boy. What? You have to acknowledge me. You have to acknowledge that. What? We worked with him when he was 8 and we forgot. But that's just my story. That's me. That's a real story. So, like, I'm looking forward. So basically what I'm saying is I'm looking forward to affecting Marvel. But am I trying to, like, sabotage Marvel? Oh, heck no. I love Marvel. I love Spider-Man. But, you know what I mean, when it comes to making stuff a reality, I feel like I can make that happen for Marvel. Like, if you want to create that illusion, like, what? Like, this is a real life. This is real. Spider-Man's real. I could definitely do that for Marvel. With my story, with my Make-A-Wish story. We could make something happen. That's all I'm saying. Like, I want to do something really creative with Marvel, which is something I already did, because I wrote Carcell's Amazing Fantasy, the first book, and I got 2 more on the way, and I'm already on the 3rd one, almost done with it, and the 3rd one is the last one. So I'm basically almost done with the trilogy, the Carcell's Amazing Fantasy trilogy. So that's where we could begin. We could begin at Carcell's Amazing Fantasy, but you guys can't be shy to read it. You know what I mean? But it's up to you guys. I'm not going to make assumptions or anything, but I'm looking forward to Marvel reaching out to me one day. That's all I'm saying. That's the moral of the story, all right? Is that I'm ready for Marvel to reach out to me again and for us to work on something again. You know what I mean? And this time as an adult version of Carcell, not a 8-year-old version of Carcell. You know what I mean? But, yeah. Hopefully that happens soon. You know what I mean? But, you know. Yeah, but that's exciting. Like I can't wait to work with Marvel again. Again, you know what I mean? But this time on the professional side, trying to make this Marvel thing bigger than life. You know what I mean? That's one of my goals in life, to make Marvel bigger than life a little bit. You know what I mean? I could definitely help that happen because I could create a crazy illusion with you guys. Like, what? My wish came real. I'm really Spider Man. Come on, that's literally fire. As long as people ain't hating on me, you know what I mean. As long as people ain't hating on me, like, this isn't the guy and all that stuff. Like, come on, guys. Like, I am the guy. You just gotta believe. You just gotta have faith. Like, I really care about Spider Man. If I don't care about Spider Man, then how do I know who Superior Spider Man is? See, like Superior Spider Man. Who's Superior Spider Man? Doctor Octopus took over Spider Man's body. See, that means I care. So if I care about Marvel Comics, like Spider Man Brand New Day, Spider Man One More Day. Not Brand New Day. One More Day comic book. Like, come on. How do I know about Spider Man One More Day comic book? Because I actually care about Spider Man. I actually pay attention to the stories. So if I'm a real Spider Man fan, all these years, I know Marvel's gonna want to work with me. I know Marvel's gonna want to work with me. But like I said, it's just a matter of time and stuff like that, you know. But I feel like it's eventually gonna happen. I just gotta show my seriousness and my love for Marvel and Spider Man, and I just gotta be there for it, you know. But I'm ready. I'm ready to take Marvel to the next level and do some crazy Earth 1218 stuff, whether it be some episodes on Disney Plus or whatever. I want to do that. I want to tell my story, the 1218 story, and twist it up to the point where we twist it back to Marvel fiction, and it's just like a crazy story with Carcell in it. You know, because we had Obama. If we had Obama, we could have Carcell. You know what I mean? Like, period. But I can't wait for that though. I can't wait. But but eventually it'll happen. Eventually, it should be interesting too, because I feel like Marvel is one of the only people that could change the world, like the way people think about what they see. You know what I mean? Because like the whole Marvel story is deep. Not just Spider-Man. The whole Marvel story is deep. So yeah, I'm looking forward to working with Marvel one day though. Again, not one day, but again one day. But yeah, that'll happen soon. I feel like that'll happen soon. I just gotta, like I said, I just gotta put the work out there and like take care of business and actually try. You know what I mean? But you know what else I'm excited about? I'm excited about the NAS. I'm excited about the remote controllable models. Like, I really, genuinely can't wait to play with them. Genuinely. Like, not just because they're mine, but because, like, we ain't never seen America. It's just cool to control America and make it drive up and down the water, up and around and around. Like, that's going to be so fun. I don't care. I'm going to enjoy my time with my NAS. I hope you guys do, too. You know, I really do. I really hope you guys have fun with your NAS, because I'm about to be having fun with mines. Yeah, but I can't wait. That's gonna be so fun. Oh man, I definitely can't use a kiddie pool anymore. I gotta take it to a real lake or something, or something like that, because I know the kiddie pool is not gonna be able to handle the real remote control NAS. I'm gonna be kicking up water everywhere if I put it in that little pool. I put in that little pull, I'm gonna go crazy. Yeah, but I can't wait though. Yeah, but man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the NAS. I'm so excited for the NAS. The remote controllable model is about to be so lit. Like, oh my god, it's about to be crazy. Everybody about to be playing with theirs. Like, dang, I can't wait to see that. I can't wait. But yeah. I hope y'all can't wait too. Honestly, I really hope y'all can't wait. And I want to see y'all viral videos too. When y'all post y'all remote controllable model in the water and spread the word, and it gets bigger and bigger, and then the real national mega six is here because I could afford it, because I sold so many remote controllable models. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. Like I said, I got other NAS stuff that's coming, but I can't really tell you what it is. Can't tell you what it is yet. It's a surprise. But yeah. But soon we'll have it. Soon we'll have the NAS. Soon we'll have the NAS. Guaranteed. 2026 guaranteed. Period. Guaranteed. The NAS is gonna be here. The remote controllable models at least. 2026. Either the middle of the year or the end of the year. I don't know which one. But definitely 2026. Definitely 2020. I'm betting on it. I'm betting money on it. We gonna do this. We gonna make this right. Event help gonna get us off the ground, and they're gonna get us to where we need to be, and then I'll make adjustments after that if I need to. But when I'm talking about the NAS remote controllable models, because I know they're gonna cost a little bit for me to make them, which is all right. But overall, it's gonna work out. Like I said, I just need to get these more controllable models off the ground, and make sure that they're exactly how I want them to be. But either way, when the event help does it, it's gonna be great. But it's just gonna take some time, you know. But yeah. It's crazy how I came up with these ships. Crazy how it happened. literally talking to Tinashe on Twitter about a romantic evening at the Statue of Liberty. And then the America shaped cruise ships crossed my mind because I was thinking about the most just like patriotic, or not even patriotic, more like I was just thinking about a place to be. You know what I mean? Like, dang, where do I want to take her? That's like extremely iconic where I could kiss her and people could be there and be like, whoa, Carcell just kissed Tinashe. That's crazy. Like, where could I take her to? And I thought about the Statue of Liberty. But the Statue of Liberty been in my mind for like, what's 26? For about 4 years. Yeah, about 4 years. Since 2022. I've been thinking about the Statue of Liberty. Like, I was thinking about that romantic date at the Statue of Liberty for years before I said it. But when I finally said it to Tinashe on Twitter, America shaped cruise ships crossed my mind. You know what I mean? But the Statue of Liberty, taking Tinashe to the Statue of Liberty was on my mind for a long time. Since I realized that she liked Starla. So, you know what I mean? So, that's not really new. You know what I mean? But, that's amazing, though. That's an amazing story. Like, the world's first America shaped. Come on, this is like a no-brainer. Like, people try to make it seem like it's weird or dumb. Like, no, you just ain't thought about it. Nobody thought about it. They need to exist. Period. Because it's possible. America shaped cruise ships need to exist, especially in America. So I don't care about the haters trying to say it's dumb. You're dumb. Talking about make a ship shaped like your country, then and put it on the side of your country. I mean, put it on the beaches of your country and see if it work out. Because nobody else could do this. Nobody else can make a ship shaped like their country and put it at the borders of at the shores and the beaches of their country and actually have peace with the world. Like, no. All those other countries on the other side of the world are all cluttered together. America is one big country, like secluded, basically, in the middle of the ocean, basically, with 3 coasts on it. like nobody else could do this. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not hating. I'm just saying, like, people tell me my idea is dumb. No, you're dumb. Because I could put America-shaped ships on 3 coasts in America. 3 coasts. I could have America-shaped ships on 3 coasts. A lot of them on 3 coasts. Taking people to beaches all day because that's their mission. That's their duty. So I'm not worried about haters trying to hate on the NAS and saying that it's unnecessary or it's weird or whatever. Like, no, you're weird. You're weird. Because y'all country can't do this. Y'all can't because y'all all cluttered in one area. All those countries in one area, y'all not going to be able to share them beaches. Y'all going to be fighting over them beaches. Y'all going to be fighting over them beaches. Like, y'all can't do this. Y'all can't do y'all country ship and put it at y'all beach. Y'all going to have too many problems. Going to be too many people trying to mess with y'all ships. America, we all over here by ourselves. And we got 3 coasts on our country, and it's all ours. That's the beauty of America-shaped cruise ships in America. Like, they're not going anywhere. We totally comfortable over here. So I'm just keeping it real. Like, just keeping it real. Like, I understand people want to compete, but when it comes to the NAS, there's no competition at all. Just keeping it real. Like, no other country could do this. So y'all gonna sit back, relax, and watch the National American ships take over the world. Period. And like I said, I got many more things that go along with the NAS, but I can't really tell you guys what it is. It's a secret. But I can't wait. I can't wait. Like, this is really the biggest story of all time. I mean, one of the biggest stories ever, especially for America. Like, this is one of the most iconic monuments, the most patriotic monuments of America that people can actually set sail on. Like, this is a big deal. I'm not gonna let nobody play me and try to make it seem like it is a less of a big deal. Like, no, this is a really big deal. A really, really, really big deal. So, yeah. Like, forget that. But, yeah, the Nas is coming. The Nas is coming for sure. Nothing could stop it. The only thing I need is the money. And as soon as I have the money, the Nas is going to be here. Period. No matter how many people hate on me. No matter how many people hating on it, they're going to be here. And that's what I love so much. That's what I love about life so much. Period. My ships are going to be here. But don't get discouraged, cause they're coming. I'm not discouraged. You shouldn't be. You know what I mean? If the leader of the national championships ain't discouraged, then you guys shouldn't be. But yeah, Nas, the Nas is coming soon, guys. How you feel about that? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Because I feel extremely hype about the Nas. Extremely. Because they're mine. But not only because they're mine, because of the world's first. Everybody's excited about the world's first, especially the creator of the world's first. Just keeping it real. Give me 1 second. My bad. I had to charge my vape because I'm going to the dispensary after this. So I had to charge my vape. But yeah. Get ready for the Nas. Don't be unprepared because once it comes, it's going to take over. Nobody's going to know what to do when the Nas gets here. Because it's going to be so big that people are even going to believe that. That's like, what? Like, how did this take over? It's like, dude, this is America. Of course the national association is going to take over. And the person who created them. You know what I mean? So yeah. But, yeah. It takes a lot of brain power. It takes a lot of knowledge. It takes a lot of courage to do this. You know what I mean? And I'm the perfect person to create the national association because I got a lot going on. You know what I mean? I got a lot going on for the Nas. Like, I'm about to take the Nas to the top. Period. Like, and a lot of people don't believe that, but you're gonna see. You're gonna see. Watch. I'm gonna show you. I'm the type that I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like, if you don't understand. Like, okay, you don't understand that the Nas is gonna take over? Alright, I'll show you. because the NAS is taking over. This is America-shaped cruise ships we're talking about. Like, this is not some. This is America-shaped. This is the world's first America-shaped cruise ships in America. So nobody's gonna ever steer me away from my destiny. Like, I know my destiny is big, bright, and beautiful. So nobody's gonna, you know what I mean? Nobody's gonna mess me up. You know? Say that. My future is BBB, big, bright, and beautiful. My future is BBB, big, bright, and beautiful. That's what my future is. My future, BBB. So let them know that if they hating on you. My future, BBB, boy, especially without you. I don't need you. I don't need you to be as successful. You know what I mean? Fall back. Tell your haters fall back. For real. Like, you ain't got nothing to do with this. You know what I mean? That's what you gotta tell your haters. Like, you ain't got nothing to do with this. Go home. Go back home. Take care of yourself. For real. Because me, like, I can't play with people. Can't play with my haters. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you don't even know me. Like, look at all these comments. Like, you think I know all these people? No, I don't know all these people. These people are just random people talking crap about me because I got something good going on and they don't know what to do with their life still. That's what's going on in the comments. But, stay strong. Don't get jealous of me because I'm the only person in the world with an America-shaped cruise ship right now. Because we all going to have our own America-shaped cruise ships in our water, in our own pool, in the ocean, and all that stuff, in the lake, in the river. We going to have fun with our NAS, all of us, together. So don't for a second think that you're not going to be able to enjoy some fun with your own ass, because you're going to enjoy some fun with your own ass soon. So don't be discouraged. Because I'm not discouraged. If I'm not discouraged, you shouldn't be discouraged. So don't worry about that. Just focus on supporting and focus on having fun with your own national American ship until the real ones come out. And we could all set sail on them for the cheapest price ever. Like, what? I get to go to the next beach for only $100? That's ridiculous. And that's what I want to provide to the world. I want to provide an experience for the world that people could appreciate for a cheap price. Yeah, I set sail on a ship shaped like America for only $100. It took me to the next beach for $100. And it's an everyday thing. It's not like a holiday thing. It's not like that, seasonal or anything. It's an everyday thing. The NAS. So get ready for that. Get ready for everyday fun with the NAS. Taking you to beaches, because that's what they do. That's their duty. Is to take you to the next beach and the next beach and the next beach in America. And you can't complain about that. You can't complain about transportation, new transportation. I could get to the next beach that fast for that cheap when that this much fun. Yep. Enjoy some McDonald's on the way to the next beach. Enjoy some McDonald's. Enjoy some Taco Bell. You know what I mean? But yeah. Soon though. Soon the National American Shake Shift is gonna be a reality for everybody to enjoy. Really. So get ready. It's coming. You know. So don't worry about it. Like I said, support. If you don't know how to support, I'm gonna teach you how right now. If you want to donate, all you gotta do is go on GoFundMe and type in "Support the First American Shake Cruise Ship." That's how you donate. And if you want to buy a T-shirt, just follow my links in any of my bios: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Just follow my links to either my TikTok or my website. And on my TikTok or my website, you can buy T-shirts to support. So those are 2 ways to support the world's first American Shake Cruise Ship. So go ahead and support if you can. But if you can't support with money, then support by sharing the post. Sharing the post that you see. Share the podcast. Just keep sharing until more people see it and they support because you couldn't. It's okay. Some people can, some people can't. It's okay. You know. But if you like the Nas and you support it, make sure you support. Make sure you show that you support it. Because that's what really matters at the end of the day. Is who supported it. Not really, people who just looked at it or listened or that's all you did. Like, no, do some more. Support. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's gonna take some time for everybody to understand, but eventually everybody will get it. When new stuff come out, you support it no matter what, especially if it's American related and you're an American. Like, just make sure you support. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna do the country good. It's gonna do you good. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. Make sure you support the Nas. But yeah. Like I said, I'm waiting for news too. I'm waiting for more news about the Nas. It's gonna take some time though. You know what I mean? So I'm not impatient, even though I am a little bit impatient, but I'm not too impatient. But I'm waiting on the Nas just like everybody else is waiting on the Nas. So, like I said, it's just gonna take some more time. And that's all we need is just a little bit more time, a little bit more patience, and a little bit more of understanding of what Event Help is doing, because what they're doing is that they're making it all happen for me. They're making the website happen, they're making the business cards happen, they're making the remote controllable models happen. So what we all got to do is we just all got to be patient and wait for them to pull through for us and make the national controllable model so we can all enjoy it, the National American Shake Ships at home or wherever with our families. You know what I mean? So that's the importance of the NAS, is that, it's going to bring happiness and stuff like that to our life and change, So always be excited for the NAS. Always be ready for new information, because I got some new information coming for you soon. It's just going to take some time. So, but that's pretty much it for this episode. Like I said, stay ready for the NAS. Stay supporting. Keep supporting, because I need all the support I could get right now. So make sure you do that. And but yeah, that's it. This has been episode 26. And I hope you all have a great day. And I hope you all looking forward to everything I got going.